The gentrification of consciousness. The main purpose of this article is to show how the author can talk about the very commonly discussed issue of gentrification and how it impacts communities in many ways. The impact of gentrification from this article talks about how gentrification is much more complex than what people think. The author Roberto Lovato talks about how the impact of gentrification is taking away traditions by making it more difficult for them to be practiced. This article is important to me because this is something that has been happening over the course of many years and is still being experienced to this day. This article is much more important to look at because it helps the audience dive deeper into the ideas and ways gentrification can play on people other than direct or indirect displacement. The author of this article is Roberto Lovato, and is a journalist, educator, and writer born in San Francisco who spends time learning about his culture and others around him. Roberto is known for many great books he has written and is always finding ways to give back to those in his community. Roberto finds ways to speak up about his life and others through his writing and ideas. Audience: Roberto's main targeted group was people who experienced gentrification, those who want to learn more about ways gentrification has impacted many people's lives in many different ways. He speaks to gentrifiers to let his voice and opinions be known for those who are being gentrified in the area of San Francisco. The genre of this article is through pictures and anecdotes. Roberto does a very good job of including vivid images and stories that will help people get a good understanding of what point he is trying to make. Using this genre allows him to reach people in multiple ways, increasing his chances of having an audience of more than anticipated. Constraints: the limitations to Roberto's work are through his support of psychedelics. In many situations, people would not be able to understand how psychedelic drugs could be of any good to a community and would agree to see why they would be taken out or hard to get.